How you doing, guys? How you doing, guys? It's Danny K. Right back again with another video. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Today's just gonna be a life topic. I'm trucking right now. I'm in North Carolina, and the topic's gonna be like nobody really cares, and it's kind of a sad topic. Not sad topic, but it's a topic of just real life. As you get older, you start really realizing this. I always knew this, but you really start realizing as you get older. Most of the time, nobody really cares. Besides probably your family or some friends, nobody really cares what you're going through. Nobody really cares about your problems. And the Most High, to God, if you believe in God. Nobody really cares about your problem. And as I get older, ultimate responsibility, ultimate accountability is in your hands. And that's what you have to do. You have to just take accountability of everything. And just know as you go through life, everybody has their own issues and problems. And they're not really thinking about you. They're not really thinking about your problems, how to solve your problems, how to make your life better. Hell, some people around you not thinking about how to make your life better and how to solve your problems. That's just the truth. You have some people around you, family, friends, and it's not ill will, it's not ill intent, but they're not thinking, oh, how can I make X, Y, and Z life better? You know what? How can I put some money in X, Y, and Z's pocket? That's most of the time not going through their head. They worry about their problems, how to sustain themselves, how to build themselves, how to make it through life. And as you realize that, and nobody really cares, and people are doing their own thing, people got their jobs and situations that they're handling, you start to view life differently. You start to, how can I say this, understand. You start to move wisely when you realize, dang, like this person also has a job, this person is doing this thing, and they low-key, they don't like me, but they just don't really care. Unless it benefits them. And that's just human psychology. People will only care or worry if it benefits them. If somebody knows, okay, yeah, Daniel, he's going to X, Y, and Z, he's going to have this in the future, and if I help him, I could get a piece of that. That incentivizes them to help me. Now, we could say the care, we could put all these other words and filler words into it, but people work in their best interest. And ideally, and as I get older, I realize that ideally in relationship, which is romantic, business, any relationship, the best relationship is when both parties are benefiting from each other. That's the best relationships, because now you have skin in the game. You have skin in the game. And that's one thing I wish I told my younger self, to be smart and have skin in the game, because nobody really cares unless you're going to benefit their situation. Nobody really cares. Nobody really cares unless you will benefit their situation. My company doesn't really care. It sounds messed up, but my trucking company don't really care. They care because I have my CDL and I can run freight for them. That's the only reason why they care. Now, once I can't run freight anymore, if I don't have my CDL or I can't move, that's when their caring stops. That's when the resources stop. And that's just life. It doesn't sound comforting. It doesn't sound beautiful. It don't sound cool, to be honest, but that's just the truth. And if you're a younger person, just really visualize that, you man or woman. Most of the time, nobody's really going to care for you unless it's your family, friends, or your spouse. And most of the time, they won't even care for you on the type of level that you probably want to be cared for or looked out for. Especially as a man. As a woman, it's a little bit different for women. But as a man, nobody really cares unless you bring something to the table, unless you're adding value. So that's why everybody says, oh, you have to be a man of value. You have to add value to the economy, add value to yourself, and work out, because nobody's really going to put your best interest first. Nobody's thinking about, okay, how can I help Daniel be better or eat better? Nobody's really thinking that. And if they're thinking that, think that because I'm adding value to them, which is nothing wrong with that. But it's something that as people just need to accept, especially as men, we just need to accept. If I don't put my happiness first, if I don't put if I don't put me being content first, if I don't put me being healthy first, if I don't put me and my situation first, nobody else is going to do that for me. It's very rare you meet somebody who will do that for you. Very rare. But most of the time, they're not going to do that for you. I'm about to work out. I do this video. I'm about to do, I don't want to work out, but I'm just going to do something little like 100 push-ups, do a little tack method, because I know if I don't take care of my health, nobody else will. Nobody's going to drop down and give them push-ups for me. Nobody's going to go out there and try to take care of my health for me. I have to do that for me. And especially if you're a truck driver, nobody really cares. That's just the truth of that. That is just the truth. Nobody wants to accept that, but that's just the truth. In the truck industry, nobody really cares. And sometimes in some aspects, they're trying to look for a way to keep you trapped in the industry. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but it's in their best interest to keep you trapped in the situation. It's in their best interest. So they don't really care about you. They care about the profits coming in. So that's why, just as a person, put yourself first. Okay? Now, if you have family, that's a different case. The kids come first, the family comes first. But if you don't put yourself first, you don't take care of yourself, you won't be able to take care of what you have, your responsibilities. You won't be able to take care of your responsibilities. So just remember that and keep that in hindsight, keep that in your mind, that if nobody cares about you and you have to take care of yourself and your situation and your responsibilities first. Because you're going to be able to take care of others. One, number two, nobody else will do that for you. Nobody's sitting down like, Daniel got a car note and insurance. Let me send this guy some money. Nobody's thinking about that. Nobody's thinking about, let me help. Nobody's really thinking about that unless I'm adding value to them or unless they have an incentive to do so. And the people who are willing to help you, people willing to go out on a limb, thank them. Show gratitude. Don't be out here like, oh my gosh, like you're entitled for somebody to help you. Nobody, you're not entitled to help. You're not entitled to anything in this world unless you work for it. But even then, that's not guaranteed. You could work hard day in, day out. There are people who work years in business, years in a relationship, and it just does not work out. That is just life. That's how life goes. Now you try to put the best thing in your odds, the best situation in your odds. If I start a trucking company or I start my trucking thing, I'm gonna try to make sure I have my credit right. I have money saved up. I have connections in the industry. I make sure I have all the stacks of the deck on my side before I get into an endeavor, before I hop into it. But you could do that and still fail. That's the truth. You could do that and still fail. You could work right now and something happened and you cannot function. You cannot work for a year. That has happened. That's real life. So just remember that. Nobody cares about you. Besides, you might have a couple people, but overall, people don't really care. People got their own situation and issues to worry about. So make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you do what you have to do. Make sure you put yourself first. Put God first, but put also yourself first. And just make sure you take care of yourself. As Danny K, this is more of a touchy subject. I know a lot of people, it's not a lovey-dovey. So this is not a kumbaya subject, but it's the truth. Besides God, put yourself first, guys. Because if you're not good, nothing's going to be good. And you're going to end up dragging people down. If I'm not trying to take care of myself, okay, yeah, I have people that loved ones that will try to help me, but then that'll drag them down. If I'm not taking care of myself, I know that'll drag them down. So I need to take care of myself. I need to handle my business. I need to go out there and try to take care of me for the people in my life, for the people I love. And it's an ongoing process. I made mistakes, and it's a journey of car life. I made some mistakes, and I've learned from those mistakes. And hopefully, as you go through life, you learn through those mistakes and just enjoy that process. And that's one thing I'm learning. Enjoy the process. Don't try to rush things. Don't try to delay things. Just make sure you're doing things in a continuum where you're not too spread thin, but you're not too thick. Okay? No diddy. It's Danny K. Comment, like, subscribe for more videos. Out.